You can't pay me any color, and I can be a clown, but you ain't got my number, yeah, you can't pin me down, yeah, you can't.
Hey guys, it's Aja. So today I filmed a video on this look right here. It is a really glowy, bronzy, healthy makeup look, and I filmed a super fun photo shoot with my friend Emma a couple days ago, and this is the makeup that I did for that photo shoot. I can try and insert some pictures here of that shoot because it was really cool. Anyway, so this is the look that I did for that shoot, and it's just a really photo shoot ready look, I guess. There's no flashback, which is really good, and if you don't know what flashback is, it's when the powder that you set your makeup with makes a white cast when you take pictures, and it looks awful. It's the last thing that you want when you're doing a photo shoot. So yeah, all the products that I use won't cause any of that, which is good. So yeah, so if you're interested in getting this photo shoot ready, bronzy, glowy makeup look, then please keep watching. Hey guys, it's Aja. So I'm back with another makeup tutorial, and to start off this makeup look, give me a nice glowy, dewy base. I'm going to use this light infusing primer from L'Oreal. It's really inexpensive and it gets the job done. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger and dot it on the highest point of my cheekbone. If you don't know where the highest point of your cheekbone is, it helps if you smile with your mouth shut. It just kind of pops them up a little bit. So yeah, so I'm just going to dot that with my finger and then blend it in with my ring finger. And with this product, I'm going to be putting it pretty much anywhere that you would put a powdered highlight. So ignore the acne, my god. But yeah, so just put it on your nose, your cupid's bow, your chin, your forehead. And as you saw me doing that earlier, I blended it out with my beauty blender because I put a little bit too much on. So you can always do that. So next, I'm going to go in with my all-time favorite concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light neutral. And I'm just going to be dotting this wherever I have a blemish or anything that I really want to cover up, just so I can have a nice flawless base for the rest of my makeup look. I like blending it in with my finger because it just kind of warms up the product and blends it out nice so you don't have any weird concealer lines. So now I'm going to go in with that same concealer and, whoa, put way too much on. So I'm going to go with that same concealer and put it in a triangular shaped motion, and then going in with a damp beauty sponge from Real Techniques. I'm going to just pat and drag it out. I like using the sponge dampened so then it kind of absorbs any extra product that I put on, which I did, and just keeps me from looking cakey throughout the day. Now, to make sure that that concealer that we blended in stays in place all day, we are going to set it with this translucent powder from NYX using my Morphe R35 brush. It's more of a precise powder brush. I didn't want to use a big fluffy one because I didn't want to coat my entire face with powder. I just wanted to set the places that I'd put concealer so the rest of my skin can remain dewy and glowy. And next, I'm going in with my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette to make sure my face looks extra snatched. And to do that, I'm going to use my Morphe M405. I'm going to go in with the light cocoa and the dark cocoa powder. I like to dip into the light cocoa, then the dark cocoa, then the light cocoa again, and tapping off the excess so I don't get this gross brown streak on my face. And I like to go in back and forth, kind of oval motions. I feel like it blends it out the best, and I personally like using a natural haired brush for this. And I'm just contouring the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, a little bit underneath my nose, and under my jawline to make everything look nice and sharp. And because I didn't think I was quite snatched enough, I'm going to use the little brush that this contour kit came with, and I'm taking the light cocoa, which is more cool toned, and putting that right at the base of the hollows of my cheeks, which is closest to the back of my hairline, I guess. And this is really just going to create an extra depth and shadow. And I'm just putting a little bit on and then blending out that line with the brush a little bit, and then going back in with that Morphe brush and blending it out a little bit more. And to finish up the base of my cheeks, I'm going to go in with the MAC blush in Burnt Pepper in my Morphe E3 brush. And I just only need to tap into it once because it's really pigmented. And I like to go in back and forth motions along my cheekbone, kind of blending it in with the contour slash bronzer that I put in. I think this blush is really nice. It's kind of got some browner undertones, but it still gives you like a really nice flushed look. And I like to bring blush up onto my forehead a little bit just to kind of balance the color out of my face. I like to put a little on my nose, a little on my chin. And it was looking a little bit harsh, so I went in with that powder brush that we used to set our concealer and kind of just ran it over a couple times just to blend everything out and make it look a little less harsh. So yeah, happy with that. Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful eyeshadow palette from Juvia's Place. Thank you, Emma, for getting me this for Christmas. Literally the best. And I'm going to use this Morphe R35 brush and dipping into that brown color. It's really the only transition shade in the palette. And I just like running that through the upper part of my crease. So I don't like to bring it down onto my lid too much. I like to keep it higher up so you'll be able to see it once I put more eyeshadow on. And I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. And how I like to blend out my eyeshadows to just get a nice even color is going in windshield wiper motions to kind of place the product where I want, and then going in circular motions to kind of blow it out a little bit. And I like using a lighter hand with windshield wiper motions on the edge of the transition shade. So my battery died when I was filming this, hashtag annoying. But anyway, we're back with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to be taking these two really pretty transition shades with my Morphe brush, and I'm just going to run that in pretty much the same place that I put that lighter brown shade. Ugh, look at how pigmented those are. Jaclyn, I don't know how you did it, but bless up. Anyway, I'm going to do windshield wiper motions and little swirly circular motions to blend that out. I'm not going to bring it up quite as high as the light brown shade because I still want you to be able to see that. And I'm going to go back in with that other Morphe brush that I used to put that light brown shade in and just kind of run over everything just to make sure it's all blended and smooth. Now I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques base shadow brush in this really pretty like shimmery dark chocolate brown color. And I'm just going to kind of press that and swipe it into my outer corner. Typically I don't like using shimmers for crease shades, but this one just looks so pretty and made my eyes look glowy, and that's exactly what we were going for. So I'm just going to kind of windshield wiper swipe that into just the outer V of my crease. And then going in with that Morphe natural haired brush, I'm gonna run over everything again just to make sure that dark brown is blended out seamlessly into my other eyeshadows. And then I'm gonna take this slightly lighter, more golden toned brown on my finger, and I'm just gonna place and drag. Whew, I was shook by the pigmentation. It's so pretty. But yeah, I'm just gonna swipe that into the like center part of my eyelid, kind of blending it into that darker crease color that I put in earlier. But I'm staying away from the inner third of my eye. So I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye. And next, I'm going to take the prettiest golden eyeshadow I have ever seen in my entire life. I think it's called Queen, which is very fitting. And I'm just gonna press and drag that into the inner third of my eyelid where we hadn't put any shimmer eyeshadow yet. And I'm gonna kind of blend that into that brown shimmery color that we put on the center of our lid, just so it all has a nice seamless blend. Next, I'm going to go in with this other gold eyeshadow from the Lisa Frank x Glamour Dolls collection. I got this in my Ipsy bag, and ooh, it is doing me well. It's a little bit more subtle, and it's more of a shimmer, not as much of a metallic as the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadows were. I'm just going to put that right on the inner corner of my eye, kind of pretty much putting it over the other golden shade. Just felt that it needed to be a little bit lighter. And I'm going to take that Real Techniques brush again with no extra product on it, just the brown that was already on it from blending out the other eyeshadows and running that under my lash line just to give the look a little bit of balance. And now I'm going to go in with my Benefit Roller Lash, my all-time favorite mascara, and I'm just going to put that on off camera and be right back. So I'm back with my eyebrows brushed and my mascara on, and now I'm going to go into my favorite part ever, the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sugar, and I am going to take this really cute brush that I also got from my Ipsy bag. Oh my god, literally Ipsy's the best thing ever. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And I'm going to take these shades, a Starburst I think, and Butterscotch, and I am just going to swipe that onto my cheekbones. If you remember where we put that glow primer pretty much put it in the same exact area, making kind of a C shape, bringing it onto the sides of your temples. And I'm going to highlight my nose, the bridge of it, and my Cupid's bow, again where we put that glow primer. And now I'm going to take the Real Techniques accent brush, which is a really small detailer brush, and go in with that Butterscotch shade just to put on my inner corner, just to brighten it up and kind of tie the whole look together. And just because I was feeling extra and wanted more highlighter, I'm going to put some on the highest point of my brow bone, just to make it pop a little bit. And just to lock in all those powders into place, I'm going to use this Urban Decay B6 Prep and Prime Spray. This is also kind of going to intensify my highlighters that I put on. So I'm just going to let that dry. And now it's time for lips. I'm back and I'm going to use the MAC Lipstick in Whirl. It's a really pretty nude shade. And I'm just going to pat this onto my lips so I just get a sheer wash of color. I didn't want like the full-blown like pigmentation of the lipstick. And on top of that, I'm going to put the Rimmel Stay Glossy Lip Gloss. It's like a nudie, clear, sparkly color, and it just kind of elevated the glow. Alright guys, so this is the look completed as you saw in the beginning of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this helped you in some way. That's my goal for making these videos, is to try and help you guys achieve makeup looks that you think are unachievable, but I'm trying to show it in an easy way. At least I hope I am. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that I gave you some tips that maybe you can use for a photo shoot that you want to do, or just take some like bomb-ass like Instagram selfies. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm not sure when I'm going to be posting my next video, but I hope you had a fabulous New Year and a great Christmas, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!